This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
You had a chance to kind of reflect back on the game from Saturday. What are some of the things that the defense did well, and what are some of the things they need to improve on?
Well, like Coach Simons has been saying for the past 2 weeks, we've done really well in third and short. We've done very good in third and short, but third and long, we've been very, very iffy in it, which really you don't see that a lot. Usually teams aren't as good in third and short, but we're good in third and short. And third and long that's what you got to be good at, because that happens usually more than third and short happens. And that's probably the biggest thing we just need to improve on is our third down, getting off the field.
Is that maybe more just they have more space to operate, you think, right now? Is there just more breakdowns when they've got more room?
Honestly, I don't know. All our guys are very focused, and I think it's just our energies. We get super hype, and honestly, I don't know what it is, but we'll fix it. So it's an easy fix.
What are you guys locked in on here this week with the Buffalo team that had the lead on Penn State at halftime?
I mean, we have a good schedule this year. Buffalo's another good team. It's just another football team. We're a good team. I mean, we've lost 2 games in a row to 2 very good teams, which isn't really an excuse. But we've shown that we play with them, and we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot at times. And with Buffalo, I mean, we're just going to have to play like we know we can and like everybody knows we can.
What do you think the breakdowns are coming from on third and long? Is it, lack of execution or just not playing, missing assignments, or what could it be?
All around, from personal experience. I think it might just be a lack of focus at times, just getting too trigger happy and wanting to kind of make plays and stuff like that. And which, I mean, is a good thing that people want to make plays. Everybody on the field wants to make plays, but sometimes you forget your assignments and stuff, which can't happen. Like at this level, that can't happen, and that's going to be fixed.
Would you grade your assessment of your personal performance the first 2 weeks, and what are some areas you'd like to shore up?
I could have done a lot better. I thought I did fine, but I could have done a lot better, and there's not really an excuse. I think we could have all done better, and we're very good football players, and we still haven't got to we got to get to where we're all on the same page and just going hard.
Coming in here back at home now for the next 3 weeks, how much of an advantage is that?
It's a big advantage. I mean, me personally, I like playing away games. There's not many distractions and stuff, and that's one of the things Coach Simon said as well. He's like, away games, there's not much distractions with it. But home games are also fun because we have a great fan base here, and that helps. And the fan base is a lot better than it was last year. It was a good fan base last year, but it's a lot better now. And I think it's going to continue to stay that way because we're going to start winning some games.
I don't think you've got to worry about as much of a running threat at quarterback here this week, but does that make things a little easier for the D-line?
Yeah, it does. It always does, because that means we don't have to focus as much on containing. But still, like the kid, if you watch the last game, he can, he will run if he has to, and you just always got to watch out for stuff. But it does make it easier. You can use more rushes and stuff like that when it comes to pass rushing.
How much of I've used the term sense of urgency is there now with you guys 0-2?
I mean, we're loose. I think our problem was we were too uptight. I mean, Coach Freeze came and spoke to us yesterday, and he was telling us we need to be loose. Like he said if he was on the sideline, we'd all be loose, relaxed and stuff. The only time we need to be super tight and locked in and stuff is team dinner and on the bus there, of course, and that's anywhere really. And that's like everybody prepares differently. Like me, I like to have fun. Like I prepare, I'm super loose and stuff. Jesse's basically the same way. And then you have other guys like Solomon, and they're super focused. Like I'm focused too, but in a different way. Like I like to have fun. Me and Jesse, we both like to have fun. And then Solo, he's very dialed in and very hype and stuff like that. Just everybody focuses different ways. And Coach Freeze's main point, we just need to be looser and more relaxed, so we're too uptight and stuff like that.
Do you feel like that you guys have been a little bit more uptight on the sidelines the last 2 weeks compared to last year?
Well, I think we've been the same amount of uptight as we were last year, and I think that's what we're getting at. I think we need to become more loose because we got athletes. We can play. We don't really need to be worried about anything. You know, we just need to play our game and have fun with it. Because when you're having fun, like, that's when good teams play good, is when they're doing what they want to do.
You guys, going back to the sideline question, you guys came out strong start and then fell behind 21-14. What was the mood on the sideline at that point?
I mean, this group of guys, they're very good about not changing their attitude. Like, nobody's gets down or nothing, not even in the fourth quarter. Nobody was over there sulking or nothing. We were just getting ready to play. And just the mood stays very positive the whole time. We're always encouraging people, like, it's your own position. Like with Braden, he'll make a good play, he'll come off, I'll tell him good job or like what he needs to do. And then with me, if I make a bad play or something, Jesse will obviously tell me what I need to do better. Like, we're constantly working to fix each other's problems and stuff the whole game, no matter the score.
How much of a challenge was it when you guys lost Rusens and Mitchell up there?
I mean, that hurt. Ralph is one of our best players, and he's came light years ahead of where he was last year. And I mean, he had 9 tackles in the first game as a nose guard, and that's pretty impressive. And it was hard because Ralph's a tough guy. I mean, he played when he tore his ACL his sophomore year. I think he played like a few more series after that. So like, he rolled his ankle very good, but he'll be fine. And luckily, it wasn't nothing serious. It was just something that affected him for that game.